Testing sound. 1, 2, 3. Testing sound. 1, 2, 3. Testing. All right. We are getting ready to start. Can't quite hear myself. There we go. Test. And tonight it's the Triton Central Tigers against the Eastern Hancock Royals in this JV volleyball game here at Eastern Hancock High School. We'll get started in just a moment. And we're doing starting lineups here, looking at a few things. Junior varsity team is 10-6, and Triton Central's junior varsity team is 10-6. So should be a close matchup. Trying to see if there's any common opponents. Waldron will be on Friday. Morristown. Oh, they played a Morristown JV game. We did not. Southwestern. Both teams beat Southwestern 2-0. And really, that's the only one that these teams have played the same opponent. So we'll try to do the best we can here with lineups currently. Hopefully video's working all right, and audio. And I did not double check the starting lineups for tonight. So I already think there's a change in the lineup. So this is what we had the other day. So we got a few different starters here. Brooklyn Willis is starting. Sydney Springman also starting. Mackenzie O'Neill starting. Bailey Smith getting the start tonight. Alina Alford also getting the start. And Kinsey Dyer also getting the start tonight. So this lineup not quite right. Fall break right now as well. So looks like we may be missing a few. We'll get started here. And just this is the last week of the season. So the Royals take on Triton Central tonight. Then they will take on rival Knightstown tomorrow night. And then they'll travel to Waldron on Thursday. And then that will end this JV's season. And then next week, sectional week, which we'll talk about later. So again, O'Neill, Springman, Smith, Alford, Willis, and Dyer on the floor for the Royals. And I'll work to try to learn some of these Tigers' names. I see it: Gracie Miller, Kate Isley, Hornsby, Haleyana Hornsby, and back to serve looks to be number 14, Caitlin Bramlett. And it's going to be out of bounds. Royals going to start off with the point. And immediately we have a substitution. Alina Alford comes out. Ella Shaw comes in. And Mackenzie O'Neill is back to serve for the Royals. And nice hit there. And it's going to be point for the Royals. So good play there. Good serve by Mackenzie O'Neill. Gets the Royals off to a good start here, 2-0 early on. O'Neill serves. Here comes the Tigers into the net. On that hit by Gracie Miller. And the Royals start off 3-0. Like I said, these teams are both 10-6 on the season. At least that's what they have in Max Preps at this point. O'Neal with a nice serve. Ace. And again, 4-0 here. Mackenzie O'Neal getting the Royals off to a great start. Served by O'Neal. And they can't handle it again. And that's going to be another point for the Royals. 5-0 here early on in this contest. O'Neal to serve. And here's the set. Here comes Hornsby. And McKenzie hits it into the net, and it's going to be the first point for Triton Central. 5-1 here early on. Number 25, Caps. Jaden Caps with the serve. Hit by Smith. It's going to be out of bounds. Cap to serve again. And Dyer does a nice job getting that one before it hits the floor. And it's out of bounds. Brooklyn Bailey with a nice hit there, just a little long. Royals score the point 6-2. Do you have chat open? So Springman with the serve. Here comes Hornsby. Dyer digs it. Here comes Willis with the hit, and it's deflected. And the Royals score the point. It looked like it may go out of bounds. It may hit the line, but Sydney Springman back to serve for the Royals. A lot of freshmen got some great experience this year on the junior varsity and had a pretty good season here because we're in this last week. And out of bounds. 8-2. Springman to serve again. Dug out. Here comes Hornsby, and she does get the hit, kill. 8-3. Back to serve for the Tigers is Kate Isley. And Springman plays it to O'Neal, to Smith. Nice hit by Bailey Smith. And Springman, O'Neal. So, that's going to be 4 hits. 4 hits. Royals score the point. Substitution, Ruby White comes in. Kinsey Dyer comes out. Nice job by Kinsey out there. 9-3. Tried some new settings here, so we'll see. And double hit maybe. And Royals off to a 10-3 start here. A few things. Let's see here. Like I said, tomorrow night the Royals will take on Knightstown. I do want to thank our family sponsors. I don't know if this will get through in time, but these are the people that's helped us out and donated this year. Become a family sponsor. We asked for help, and a lot of people stepped up and helped us out here in this year. So do want to thank all those, and we're getting ready to go back. So we're not going to get through all of them. We'll get through the rest of them here in a little bit. Bailey Smith to serve. And nice play there by the setter of the Tigers, and they get a point here, 10-4. And And back to serve is number 3, Lauren Grant, freshman. And a deep serve. It's going to be out of bounds. So in comes Alina Offord, and out comes Ella Shaw. Offord with the serve here. And nice hit there by the Tigers, but that's going to go out of bounds. At 11-5. Serve. Nice serve there by Brooklyn Bailey. Almost a miscommunication, but the Tigers recover. And good hustle there by... That was a great hustle there, though, by Brooklyn Bailey to get that back into play. Now we've got Brooklyn Willis back to serve for the Royals. Scooting up a little bit. She's usually way back by the wall. So, nice serve. There's an ace. Nice job by Brooklyn Willis. I'm behind on points. Should be 13-5. Scoreboard is not working. So the score is actually 13-6. I'm not sure why. There we go. There's O'Neal setting up Springman. And here comes the Tigers. Oh, blocked at the net, but falls on the Royal side, and it's going to be a point for the Tigers as they start to claw their way back into this game, 13-7. And the serve just falls just over the net. And I hope the stream's working. All right. Need to refresh. There we go. So 13-9. The Royals call a timeout here. What can we talk about here? Sectional, like we talked about, this is the end of the regular season, so the Royals take on Triton Central tonight. They take on Knightstown tomorrow, and then I believe Waldron Thursday or the 8th. And then next week we go into sectional play, and the Royals just drew Shenandoah, and they'll play the first match next week against the Raiders. And I believe that's a 7 o'clock game next Tuesday. We'll talk a little bit more about what we need to do to be able to stream that. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But here's the serve for the Tigers. And they do hit it over. Willis to O'Neal. Here comes Ruby White right in the middle. Nice. Oh, but it's played well by the Tigers. Thought it was going to be a point for the Royals, but... Oh, and Ruby White right at the net. Good play. Oh, they're going to call Ruby White in the net. It's so tempting to... So tempting. She goes after it, but just gets a little piece of the net, and it's going to cost them there. Here's Ruby White. Hits it over. Tigers. Here comes good set by O'Neal, and Ruby White just taps it over softly. We do have replay, but I haven't been getting it. So, let's see. My multitasking is not working well. Ruby White back to serve for the Royals. And she's going to get the ace. Ruby White, freshman. Nice soft serve there. And good dig by Alford. Here's O'Neal to Springman. And miscommunication by the Tigers gives the Royals the point. 16-10. And Ruby White back to serve again. That was a good hit there by Springman. As Ruby sets the serve. Right at the net, O'Neal to Smith. It's going to be out of bounds. So a little deep. Kinsey Dyer's going to sub in. And Ruby White's going to sub out. And back to serve is number 14, Bramlett. And right at Kinsey Dyer, she plays it well. And double hit, they're calling. So it's 16-12, sorry, on the score. And nice ace there for the Tigers. And it's 16-13. So after a fast start by the Royals and a slow start by the Tigers are getting slowly back into this. Behind the serving of Bramlett. And Willis to Springman to Smith. And Dyer hits it out of bounds. I think there was a little miscommunication. I think Willis thought she was going to hit it. And Royals need a side out here. Willis to Smith. Smith does hit it over. Here comes Hornsby, and it's going to be another point for the Tigers. So the Royals need to get a side out here. Things have gone south. Bramlett serves. Willis to O'Neal to Smith. And it's out of bounds. And now the Tigers have tied it up here, 16-all. This is game number 1 of this junior varsity best of 3. And it's going to be out of bounds, and Royals finally get that side out. Alford comes out. Ella Shaw's coming in. And Mackenzie O'Neal back to serve for the Royals. And there we go. Mackenzie kind of got us off to a good start early on, so hopefully behind her serving we can kind of extend this 2-point lead. Nice serve. Tigers do get it over. Smith to O'Neal, back to Smith. Oh, and she mishits it. 18-17. If you're having any issues, you can put it in the chat on Facebook or YouTube. Willis hits it, and it's deep. It's going to be in, an ace. And I think that's the first lead of the Tigers in game number 1, 19-18. The Royals controlled this game number 1 early on. And there's another one, ace. And a timeout. We're going to take a timeout ourselves.
This is a tough time for all of us. And it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
This is commitment. This is self-discipline. This is teamwork. This is what high schools...
All right, we're back. These are 60-second commercials, and they don't take the full 60 seconds for their timeout, so it's hard to fit them in. So 19-20, Sydney Springman to serve. And service error gives the point toward the Tigers. And substitution. In came 33, Riley Ross. Back to serve is Kay Isley, and it's out of bounds. The Royals score. And out comes Kinsey Dyer. In comes Ruby White. And Bailey Smith serves. There's Ross. Just came in the game. Here's Willis. And it's going to be out of bounds. Oops, wrong team, wrong point. 22-20. Important side out here. It'll be tough to come back from 3-point deficit at this point. So need a side out here. Springman to Shaw to Willis. There's Ross, hits it over. Here's Smith to O'Neal. And Shaw just hits it over. Back row into the net. And the Royals hang on here. 22-21. Ella Shaw back to serve for the Royals. And she's going to get an ace, and they're going to tie it up. Timeout, Tigers. We will not even try to do one of those commercials. Like we were talking about with the sectional next week, the Royals take on Shenandoah. This year, IHSAA is charging us broadcasting fees to do tournament games. So they're charging us $50 to be able to do a tournament game. So if you're interested in being the sole sponsor of our sectional game next Tuesday, you can email me at jpaxton@easternhancock.org or the athletic department, somebody at the athletic department. And if you do that, we'll put your company logo in the top left corner, say that this game is brought to you by your company, and we will broadcast that game. So we'll probably end up doing it, but we're just looking for a sponsor for the game, if possible. Shaw to serve. Here comes the Tigers. Good dig by Willis. Here comes O'Neal to White. White taps it over. And looks like the Tigers are going to survive it. Shaw to O'Neal. Here comes Willis. Oh, she gets into the net. Got her momentum going too fast, and now the Tigers with a 1-point lead. Offer comes in. Shaw comes out. Back to serve, 45, Bailey. And strong serve, now just 1 point away. The Tigers are from taking game number 1. Bailey to serve. And Offord plays it. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be the win for the Tigers. So after a strong start by the Royals, they give up. Sorry, hit the wrong thing there. strong start there by the Royals, and Tigers come back and get the win at the end. So schedule for this week right now is obviously streaming tonight's game. We'll have the varsity game here a little bit. Then tomorrow night the plan is to stream the Knightstown game, though there is a situation that we may not, but we'll try. And then the Royals take on Shenandoah on Friday night in football in a huge Mid-Eastern Conference game. If the Royals win, it'll keep their hopes alive of winning the conference championship, where they still have a chance. And so that'll be a big game there Friday night. And then next week we'll be looking at that sectional game against Shenandoah in volleyball. I do want to mention that Cody Huff for the boys tennis team has advanced to the individual tennis sectional. So by him winning both of his matches in the team sectional, he advances, and so he's playing on Tuesday night at I think North Central, I believe, is where that's at. Tuesday night at 4:30. He's going to be playing a #1 singles player from Arsenal Tech. And if he wins that, he'll move on and advance to Wednesday. I think the winner of a player at New Palestine and Noblesville. So good luck to Cody next Tuesday. Just trying to look up the history on that. I don't think we've had a player advance like that since 2002. So I believe Kevin Wright. I may be mistaken on that. But I think Kevin Wright might be the last one we've advanced like that. So there we are, getting ready for game number 2. The Royals must win here to stay alive. This time we have Ella Shaw, Brooklyn Snyder, Sydney Springman, Kinsey Dyer, Brooklyn Willis, and Mackenzie O'Neill in the game. Have one of our largest Twitter group followings. Normally most of our viewers watch from YouTube, but so thank you to everybody that's watching. And Mackenzie O'Neill is going to be back to serve first. Here comes the Tigers. And nice job by Dyer. Good hustle by Kinsey Dyer. Gets the ball up in the air, and the Royals able to return it. Oh, Willis can't quite get to that one. Substitution. Brooklyn Bailey comes in. Back to serve for the Tigers is Jaden Capps. Willis to O'Neill, out to Snyder. Springman to Snyder, and they can't quite get to it, and it goes out of bounds, and I'm not even keeping score. So let me catch caught up on the score. 2-0. Cap serves. Dyer's pass is too long. And that's costly play there. Makes it 0-3. I don't know why it says that. the stream working for everyone. Just got an alert on my phone. Okay, seems to be working. And the Royals 2-3. Sydney Springman back to serve for the Royals. There's Bailey, and that's going to be 4 hits. Didn't quite get over the net. And the Royals now back in at 3-3 here after the slow start. Springman serves. Deep serve. And Snyder's too long. Served by the Tigers. Springman to O'Neal. To Shaw in the middle, and she gets the kill. Nice job, Ella Shaw. Great play there by Ella. Kenzie Dyer comes out. I think Ruby White came in. And now we have a Bailey Smith coming in to serve. Brooklyn Snyder comes out. Nice serve there by Bailey Smith. Another serve by Bailey. And here's Hornsby. It's going to hit. Inbounds. 5-5. Both these teams, according to Max Preps, 10 wins and 6 losses, so seems to be pretty evenly matched. Lauren Grant back to serve for the Tigers. Shaw sets up White. White just softly hits it over. And couldn't quite get it across. The Royals score 6-5. Shaw comes out. Alford comes in. Alford looks to be serving. Just over the net. Blocked there by Ruby White. And block again by Ruby White. 2 blocks in a row. And then the hit goes out of bounds. So 2 good blocks there in a row by Ruby, but the Tigers stick with it. And Bailey back to serve. Brooklyn Bailey. And it's going to go in the net. Royal side out. Bailey comes out. Caps comes in for Bailey. And Willis to serve. Ross hits it. Goes out of bounds. Riley Ross, the sophomore. And Willis gets the ace. Willis with another hard serve. Here's Ross, blocked at the net, and it's going to go out of bounds. Royals score the point. Nice job there. A combination of Ruby White and Sydney Springman, I believe, at the net against Ross. And Willis to serve again. Strong serve. Here it comes. Out of bounds, close. There's a nice hit there, though, by Bramlett. It was just a little bit long. And Willis to serve again. The Royals on a roll here with Brooklyn Willis serving 10-6. that's going to be tough to get, and Willis gets another point for the Royals. And Willis to serve again. Strong serve. And they just hit it over. And O'Neal slams it and gets the point. 12-6 here. Royals had an early lead in game number 1, but lost it late. Hopefully they can stick to this lead and force a game 3. Back row by Caps. Willis. O'Neal hustles to it. Here comes Springman. Nice hit by Springman, but the Tigers, good hustle. And here's O'Neal, this time Ruby White. And that's going to be a kill for Ruby White. Nice play there and good set by Mackenzie O'Neal. And they take a timeout. Do want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're over 700 subscribers recently. So hit that notification bell. And then we're also on Facebook, though currently it looks like we only have about 3 people watching on Facebook. So follow us there and like us at EH Sports Network. And then we're also on Twitter at EH Sports Network. So follow and like us there as well. We have a few people watching there. Also, you can share the live stream. Brooklyn Willis here. The Royals have a 7-point lead, and Brooklyn Willis back to serve after they called that timeout here. Willis serves. And they hit it in the net, and the run continues for the Royals. Willis, nice serve there, but O'Neal to Offord. Offord just hits it over. What a hit by Offord. Great job by Alina Offord. And the run continues, 15-6. Perfectly placed. Willis to serve again. And Willis to O'Neal. O'Neal sets up Ruby. What are they calling? Double hit there on O'Neal on the set. 15-7. Decent crowd here tonight for a fall break. So for the Royals. Another double hit there. That's 2 in a row. 3 points for the Tigers. So got to clean up a few hits. And back to serve is Emma Story. Offered, nice pass to O'Neal, to Springman. And Springman, great hustle though by the Tigers, but it goes out of bounds. Good job, Sydney Springman, with that kill. Her little tap. And now Brooklyn Snyder subs in. Bailey Smith comes out. Ruby White back to serve for the Royals. Nice there, play at the net, but Tigers handle it and get the point. And 16-9. Back to serve is Bramlett. We had some problems with her early in the game, in game number 1, or it might have been early in this game. I don't remember, but we struggled to return her serves early on. And here comes the Tigers. Good dig by Willis. O'Neal to Springman. They're going to get McKenzie again with a double hit. Bramlett. Willis. Willis back row. Nice. Good hit, Brooklyn. And one of her best hits that I've seen this year. From the back row. O'Neal back to serve. 17-10 Royals as they try to force a game number 3. Good job. Springman's just going to hit it over. She hits it into the net. 17-11. Caps back to serve. Make sure you stay tuned later for the varsity match between these two teams. And good hustle there by O'Neal. Gets it over. And the Royals score the point. I have been hitting a few replays, so maybe between games we'll get to that, assuming the Royals force a game 3. There's O'Neal setting up Snyder, and it's blocked by Bailey. 18-12. Oh, miscommunication. And can't have that as the Tigers are looking to get back in it here. Haley Harris with the serve. Willis to O'Neal to Shaw. And they're going to call it in the net against the Tigers. Royals score the point, 19-13. Substitutions here. Dyer comes out, Ruby White in. Snyder comes out, Bailey Smith in. Bailey Smith back to serve for the Royals. And Hornsby. Here's O'Neal setting up White. Here comes Ross, and it's going to be a kill for Riley Ross. 19-14. Grant back to serve for the Tigers. O'Neal. And couldn't quite ever get a control of that. It hit the roof. And we weren't able to get it returned. 19-15. Yeah, we're getting a few more people watching. One of our lower attendance of viewers this season. But a lot of people on fall break. O'Neal gets it back in play. White hits it over. Good job, Royals. Springman to O'Neal to White in the middle. Miss hits it. And now it's just a 3-point game. This is very similar to game number 1. Royals had a big lead. Tigers crawled back around this point and then passed the Royals for the lead. Out of bounds, but it was close. Nearly hit the line. 20-16. Ella Shaw back to serve. Good serve. Here's O'Neal setting up Willis. Out of bounds. Offord subs in. Shaw comes out. And Bailey to serve. Out of bounds. 21-17. Willis back to serve. Got Willis, Smith, Alford, O'Neal, White, and Springman on the floor for the Royals. Nice up, but the Tigers hit it. It's going to be out of bounds, so 22-17. Timeout, Tigers. See if we can get this in. So, as you see across the top, we are have an opportunity for you to become a family sponsor by going to http://tinyurl.com/EHRoyalPride, and you can become a family sponsor. There's also a link in the description of YouTube and Facebook. And we'd really appreciate it if you consider becoming a family sponsor. These are some of the people that stepped up this year and helped us out. I know we lost quite a bit of attendance gate at football games, and we're anticipating basketball possibly being even more, as the gym capacity is going to be pretty limited for boys and girls basketball games this winter. So we looking to recoup some of that by family sponsors. So if you've been watching a lot of live streams, we'd appreciate it if you maybe considered that $5 or $10 or whatever you usually would spend and become a family sponsor. Ooh, that's on the line. Nice job. Points for the Royals. And the Triton Central fans don't like it, but I think it was on the line. We did get the replay, so maybe we'll check it out here in a little bit, but looked like it was in to me. Willis back to serve again. I may be a little biased, but looked good to me. O'Neal to White. And back row, Willis, O'Neal. O'Neal's going to go to Springman this time, and they're going to call double hit on O'Neal again. So you can see the frustration a little bit on her face. And back to serve is Emma Story. And here comes the Royal Springman. And Tigers survive it. Alford passes it well to O'Neal. O'Neal taps it. It's going to be out of bounds, but that was close. It nearly hit the line. 23-19, 2 points away. Side out would be huge here to give the Royals the chance to force game number 3. Springman. And it's out of bounds, or hits the ground, sorry. 23-20. Timeout by Coach Stunda. We're going to do a quick commercial. We'll be back.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
And welcome back. We're getting ready to start service here by Emma Story. Royals with a 3-point lead. It's played at the net. Smith to O'Neal. Here's Ruby White. She just taps it over safely. And Springman digs it. White gets it back up. Springman hits it. Nice. And that's going to be a point. Now the Royals just 1 point away from forcing a game number 3. Good play there by Springman. And White. Nice job there. Snyder does count sub in. Bailey Smith subs out. Ruby White to serve. And here comes the Tigers. Good dig by White. Here comes Bartlett. Good dig there by Willis. And that's going to be the game on there. So it's 25-20. It's one game apiece. And we're getting ready to go to a third and final game in this junior varsity contest. Let's see here. Let's get one of these commercials in since we have time.
Do you remember the high school cheer? 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate?
I do. And the high school teams in our community appreciate all of you. They need to hear your voice, loud and proud, more than ever before.
They need your enthusiasm. They need your attendance at their games and meets. And they need for you to follow virus protocols, get a flu shot, so that they can have a great year.
Your positive, supportive voice is appreciated more than you know. I'm Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Sandra Walter. We're both assistant commissioners at the IHSAA. Thank you again for your enthusiastic support of high school sports.
This is passion. This is enthusiasm. This is community pride. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right. There you can see Cody Huff tomorrow night is playing in the #1 singles individual sectional. That is going to be at North Central, I believe. I guess I didn't put that on there. He plays at 4:30 p.m. on court number 14 against the Arsenal Tech #1 singles. If he wins, he advances to Wednesday. So good luck to Cody. And he's had a great season this year, as did the whole boys tennis team, and the middle school tennis team had a great season as well, girls and boys. So the tennis program's looking really strong here in the future. All right, did I get the scores reset? Yep, game number 3. This game's going to be the 15. So a quick start is crucial in these third and final deciding games. Yeah, we've up to 18 people watching, so thanks for watching tonight. Varsity contest will be a little later, and there the Tigers score the first point of, sorry. Oh, no, take that back. I had it right the first time. Royals scored because of in the net, I believe, against the Tigers. And O'Neill set the serve. And she serves in the net, and now we're all knotted up, if I could talk. Jaden Caps. Keep wanting to say Jordan. Jaden Caps back to serve. And nice ace there for her. And the Tigers take a 2-1 lead in this third and decisive game. And Shaw changes up last second. It works out. Here comes Hornsby. O'Neill. And good play by Springman at the net. Back row by Grant. Here's Shaw. Nice. Ella Shaw. So great job there by Ella Shaw with that kill. And it's 2-2. And back to serve Springman. And O'Neill to Shaw. Out to Willis. Tigers just hit it over. Dyer gets it to O'Neill. Back to Willis. Nice, Brooklyn Willis. And the Royals take a 3-2 lead. Kaylee Willis back in the time when she played basketball for me many years ago. Well, maybe not that many years ago. She might not like I say that. And 3-3. It's Brooklyn Willis here, the freshman. There she goes. There's Brooklyn getting it up, and Kenzie Dyer does a nice job of getting it back in play. Good job. And Kenzie gets a piece of it, and well, great hustle though there by Kenzie Dyer and Brooklyn Willis and Sydney Springman. And now it's 4-3 here. Remember, this game only goes to 15. Willis to O'Neal. Back to Willis. Good strong hit. And the basketball goal helps him out a little bit. And a lot of things going the Tigers' way right now. 3-5. Oh, Dyer can't quite play that. 6-3. Kate Isley serves for the Tigers. Springman to O'Neal to Shaw in the middle. Ross to hit. Shaw with the setup for Snyder. And there's Brooklyn Snyder. That's what we typically see from her. And Bailey Smith back to serve. O'Neal, Springman, White. There's Bailey. Good dig by Springman. Ruby White sets up Willis. The set was just a little too wide. Willis couldn't get her balance. And Grant subs in for Hornsby. And Grant's going to serve for the Tigers. I don't know if my chat's working or not, but we will be looking for a Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game here. I'm not sure who to give it to, so I was going to throw it out to the chat on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So we have a timeout here. Tigers halfway to this 15 points. Speaking of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel at EH Athletics and hit that notification bell. And follow us on Facebook and like us on Facebook. And then on Twitter as well, we're at EH Sports Network. We are streaming tonight on all three and have viewers on all three. YouTube is usually our most popular for people to watch on. When this match is over, if we have another timeout, I'll try to get the replays. There's Grant. Ella to Willis. Here's Ross. Springman. Shaw. Good little volley here. One of the better volleys of the night. Springman. O'Neal to White. And they're going to call in the net on the Tigers. And Royals get an important side out there. Ella Shaw back to serve. Sophomore for the Royals. And here comes Bailey's out of bounds. And the Royals starting to claw back in. Bailey again. This time she hits it down. Shaw gets it to Springman and then O'Neal. Nice job, Royals. Here comes Bramlett. And White. Shaw gets it to O'Neal. O'Neal sets up Willis. Nice. Good job, Brooklyn Willis with the kill. 7-8. Royals climb back in. And the timeout by the Tigers. So let's do that. Let's see what. Now I've got football replays on here from the other night. So let's see here. And I don't know if I set this up. So hopefully this works. This is replays from game number 2 still. So we're seeing some replays from earlier this evening in this JV game. This is still game number 2. And we'll get to a few others here. We'll get back to live action here, hopefully. Oh, no. There we go. Ella Shaw to serve. Nice, Ruby White at the net. Shaw, O'Neal to White. Grant plays it. Shaw, O'Neal, White, Willis this time. Out of bounds. 7-9. Shaw comes out. Alford comes in. Again, if you're chatting, I haven't gotten any. So I don't know if it's working or not. Ooh, not quite. Set was just a little off by O'Neal. 7-10, and important side out here. Bailey to serve for the Tigers. Out of bounds. So the Royals staying close. Willis back to serve. 8-10. Here comes the Tigers. Hits it over. Willis digs it. O'Neal to White. There's a kill by Ruby White. I'd say Ruby might be my leader for player of the game. We'll see. So I didn't get that score, I don't think. 9-10. Maybe Willis. Mackenzie O'Neal's played well. Springman's played well. There's Ruby White again. Huge play by Ruby White. On cue. Ruby White at the net. Now the Royals have tied it up after being down. Remember, game number 3 only goes to 15. So we're in crucial moments here. Caps from the back row. O'Neal to White again. And there it is, Ruby White. Nice job, Ruby. On cue. Willis with a nice serve. And there's Ruby White at the net again. Maybe I should have said that she was a candidate for player of the game earlier, because she has just dominated this game since I said it. So with point after point. So 12-10. Some great play at the net by Ruby White. Willis back to serve. There's Ross. Blocked by Springman. And that's had to be more than. I thought that was 4 hits. I want to replay that just so I can look back at it later. But I'm pretty sure that was 4 hits. But they didn't call it. My vote doesn't count. So it's 12-11. The Eastern fans agree that it was 4. So again, that's my last replay. We'll see. Hopefully we get to it. Ruby White. And we have a timeout, and I really want to go back and look at this. So let me see where my replay on. Oh, we were on 24. We got a lot of replays that I haven't shown. But I want to watch this one. 1, 2. I didn't replay it quick enough, I don't think. 1. I'm trying to figure out where the first hit happened. I don't know. I didn't quite get the replay long enough. I guess it doesn't matter. And we will move on back to play after this timeout. 13-11. This game's close to wrapping up here. Important side out for the Tigers. Ruby White back to serve for the Royals. Nice serve. And Ramlett. Miscommunication there. And here we go. It's going to be right down the end. Ruby White comes out. Kinsey Dyer subs in. And Bramlett, who we've actually struggled with her serve tonight, back to serve. Willis, O'Neal to Snyder. Nice, Brooklyn Snyder. And we've got a substitution, and now the Royals just 1 point away from winning this match. And that's it. The Royals win. So after losing game number 1, the Royals take game number 2 and game number 3. And we're going to quickly do our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game. And I think Ruby White there, crucial moments in that game where we were able to kind of take control in game number 3. Were a few plays right in a row by Ruby White. And so Ruby White's going to be our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game today. So good comeback by the Royals and outstanding play. We're going to stop this stream in just a minute here. And we will let's do some replays while we got it. And if you want to hang on and see some of these replays I got. And then we'll start the stream up a little bit later. I think I was around here and showing some replays here in game number 2. The Royals had to get game number 2 to have a chance. I don't know what that replay was, though. I think it was just a play at getting the ball back across. And serve that hit the line. I think some were questioning. I think that was a one that the Triton Central fans were questioning. That was called in. Here's a hit by Shaw, I believe. It's hard for me to see numbers on this little screen that I'm watching. There's Willis. The great set there, I believe, by O'Neal. Maybe not. And then, again, we got a few here. So I want to get all these replays in. Nice hustle there by Willis and Dyer getting after that, I think. As you can see, there's Willis gets it up in the air. Kinsey Dyer gets it to it. Hits it across. Here's another. We just got a few more replays I want to get through. And big hit by Brooklyn Willis there. And this is in that game number 3. Royals were behind, and Ruby White kind of took over with a few plays. There was number 1 kind of there. And I think you're going to see a few more plays here by Ruby White. Again at the net there. And this was the turning point of the game. with some of these. And there was another one. I think this was the one I just wanted to see if it was 4 hits. It didn't turn out to matter. And then I think this was the Brooklyn Snyder with the kill. And that's all of the replays I had tonight. So we will come back and start the varsity stream here in a little bit. So if you subscribe, check it out so you'll get alerted whenever we go live. Who coaches junior varsity? The coach of junior varsity is Coach Tammy Stunda. So I saw that comment there. I wanted to answer that before we leave. This is our 4th season coaching the JV. And we'll be back here a little bit later for the varsity game. See you in a bit. Thanks.